And then Anthony, do you see, who do we have that can come?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the name and.
Yeah, okay, we'll get it.
Um,
We'll try to get it today. Okay, well,
And then, well, so the secondary issue, on Ms. Torrance is we have gotten the alcohol report back. They sent the, blood off to get analyzed for toxicology.
oh Lord, did you just send the blood on?
Oh, and Judge, if,
No,
Verify when that,
this case is 233 days old and we have violation after violation. I'm not waiting anymore. She's way too much drama for me and I'm ready to set this thing for trial. I'm not doing it anymore.
For the courts, I did email the person on that side, just got a response. Toxicology analysis still in process, pending completion, it's likely requires some time for the lab board received.
Did you just send it?
No. We've been sending follow-ups. This was like a last Hail Mary attempt of, do we have it or do we not? They still have it.
Do you have other things to go on regardless?
I think we have.
No?
Spoken with defense counsel, there is, from a proper, there was alcohol in the system.
Well, look, it doesn't matter to me, however you guys want to do it, but to me, way too much drama. I'm setting this case for trial. That's it, you know, because
yeah, and he has laid an offer, I just,
I need to talk to her about the offer. If it's not moving anywhere, I'm setting it today.
Okay,
Way
and-
too much drama.
just to remind the court, when I was here last time, you gave them 30 days and said if they didn't have the report, that it wasn't coming.
Okay.
I understand the state has to do its job.
Okay, so can you take a look and then, you know, take a look
Absolutely.
and then let's go. But yeah, I'm ready. Hi, Maverick.
Hey there, Judge.
How are you, man?
Doing good, you?
Sorry to bring you down here.
No, it's good.
Is your client here?
He is. Should we bring him up? I did speak to pretrial and they did confirm that they are kind of in the mistake. We didn't not comply. This is because we did come here to court on a Monday, 4/7. And when you were here, you already knew his results.
Last meeting?
Oh, Bennett.
Okay.
And so you already knew his results and you told him, look, I already know your results. There's no use to test him on Thursday. Cause he was on a Monday, Thursday at the time. Let's switch him to once a week. We can't tell him when he would be tested next week, but you know, which day, but sometime next week he'll be tested. So on Thursday, they of course call him and he's like, okay, I already was told not to do it. And then he did not go. And so it put him in the.
Okay, quick legal note here. What we just saw is a classic example of a communication breakdown between probation officers and the court. Have you ever seen someone get into trouble just because of mixed signals? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Misunderstandings like this can literally alter someone's freedom wild, right?
System as a BVR, when he was, in his opinion, following directions.
Okay, I'm gonna send him now, I
That's
guess.
fine. And they even said.
As long as you're
today.
clean, I'm happy. I just don't want anything in your system, especially oxy. You know, that's all I want. I'm not asking for much, you know? We'll send him for a test now. Hopefully he's clean. If so, everybody's happy. I won't ding him on this. You know, if he's dirty, I don't know what we're gonna do. So let's do this, because it's gonna take a while and I know how busy you are. Leave me your cell phone.
I'm trying for 3 all day today.
But I can text you, so that way you don't, you know, don't say it.
Okay.
I'm here. If you write down your cell phone, please, and then I'll text you. All right, just take a seat for me. We're gonna send you here momentarily, Mr. Ben. Hi. Hi.
Lacey Johnson, Mental Health Division Judge. How are you?
Great to see you. What's new?
You know, just trying to do some more work in misdemeanor. And if you haven't heard, we are supposed to be having full-time misdemeanor mental health prosecutors coming online in the next couple months. So we're very excited about that.
That's exciting.
But in the meantime, we're trying to,
Guys that you have now are great. They're just so understanding and great.
yeah, well, I think there's a lot of things we can do to help in misdemeanor court. And so that's what I'm here to hopefully do today. On Mr. I beg your pardon if I'm butchering his name, El Majzoub.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's correct.
He is on docket today. I can give you a case number if you
See
need
him
it.
in
Yes,
custody?
he's in custody.
Are you handling just mental health? No.
Yes, I'm handling just mental
Is
health.
that recent?
Lori and I are just handling mental health.
But is that recent or no?
No, Since I've been here, I've just been in with mental health.
Okay, what was the cause number?
So his first cause number is 255-6958.
And that's the document that I filed. It was the agreed stipulation of evidence. That's what we filed.
And so I got a notice that she had filed for a motion for competency exam. I took a look at the cases. This gentleman has been through competency restoration services before and has a well-documented mental health history. And so I told her, rather than waiting for an exam, which I feel fairly confident I know the outcome of, I will agree to stipulate that he is incompetent so that we can go ahead and get the services started. So what we're asking you to do today is to sign the stipulation of evidence, sign your regular order that you would for competency restoration services.
Yeah.
And then if you could also enter the order for clinical assessment for outpatient or jail-based competency restoration. So if we can see if either of those options would be appropriate for him.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
great.
Judge.
Yeah, just, do you mind putting it in the queue? It's on Elmer Zoom. Page 32? Yeah, 31 and 32. Yeah. So everything's been already filed, right? So he just put it in the queue?
So
I know.
the two orders are ones that should be in your order database, but I'm happy to confirm that those are the right ones once they've been pulled up for you.
No, I don't,
It's
We
usually,
can take it.
yeah.
I don't usually file it.
No, it's usually should come from the clerks have it in their database.
Yeah, that's one of the documents
Okay.
that needs to be signed.
So the order for competency restoration, and I can give you the statute if you need it. And then I can show you the other one, but it's called Order for Clinical Assessment for Outpatient or Jail-Based Competency Restoration.
That one. We'll get it. We'll get it, but it might take a
And I
little.
can show it.
Let's show them.
Okay, as soon as I get it, we'll sign it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Judge. And
Do
then
me a favor though, do you mind maybe like email all three? Hi, come on. Yes, please. Hi, good morning.
Here on Javier Marin this morning,
Okay.
and I spoke with the chief. There was a mistake about it being a DWI second. In fact, the DWI first that they thought was the issue was actually reduced to a reckless driving charge. And so this is actually just a true DWI first. And the chief has made a time served offer today that I
Wait
believe
a
might.
second. Can you run his NCSC, please? Because usually it's a DWI and they might reduce it to an obstruction or a reckless, but it's a DWI. Right? And the thing is that the last thing I want is for him to wrap his car around a pole because he continues to get proverbial slaps on the wrist, you know?
And then at this point, that's all you need to. If, so when you send these stuff together for the outpatient or jail-based programs, they'll send us back a report and if,
Sure.
he's admitted to either of those programs.
So we did submit a PTI litigation packet for him as well, just under the assumption that.
I mean, that's up to you guys. The problem is it's 190 days old, right? That's should have like a long time ago, right?
Yes, it's really just fine, yeah.
Let me know if you need to come back. Otherwise, maybe you want to check in and.
They filed it as a second, and I'll tell you, let me look at the information.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah, it looks like he was convicted of a DWI in Lawton, Comanche County, Oklahoma in '01.
Laura?
Yes, Your Honor, it was. It was a DUI. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to decide.
Take your time, there's no rush.
And like I said, it looks like given that way, right, I was driving, but the DUI was dismissed.
It was reduced and wasn't dismissed.
It says dismissed, I think, there's no language on the NCIC.
So it said dismissed and then at the same time,
that
a reckless?
says dismissed in 2001, guilty, and then a guilty plea for a traffic offense. Then the municipal prosecutor, Walsh. And then in June, so in. I'm not sure, it might have just been dismissed. Was it, how do you have that?
It's from the attorney of record. He said that he was speaking with Abigail Balance. From my understanding, the previous introduced a reckless driving equivalent from Oklahoma, and then she wrote back.
I'm sorry, the NCIC just doesn't clear exactly how that transaction.
Yeah, it's not an DWI second, it truly is not. It was, we got
It's reduced from a, it was,
I don't really have one Oklahoma. But it is not a DWI. That is.
was it a DWI that got reduced to a reckless or an obstruction?
All right, there you go. You're ready to
Hold on, Jane, that's higher. So, I misspoke, Your Honor. We did not get a JNS back because there is no JNS from Oklahoma. The only thing I can see was there was a DUI charge, no information on it. It's hard for me to track, but there are no DWI convictions. So it's hard for me to track to see if that charge that we have that was, we don't need the JNS on, was the one that was.
They usually don't file it, just.
Right, because it was in Class C. Or well, it's a mall, so it's different. We did the equivalent of Class C here.
What do you want? One time serve?
We would like to give that offer to our client today because
I mean, we got to do something today. It's 190 days old.
it's today, but
Oh, it's waived.
could have it coming on the next setting.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll set you off a week, okay? Have your client come in so we can take care of it. You know, I'm okay with just, can you go ahead and do the reduction now? How do we?
So, yes, Your Honor, so what I can do is I could, because we're reducing it, basically I put on the plea paperwork, Your Honor, we are entering,
Well, we'll need the new NCIC regardless, right?
I'm sorry.
We'll need the new NCIC regardless.
Well, yeah,
Do you know the NCIC by heart?
In Your Honor, the offer we've made, it's within the consent.
Okay. Is it above a 0.15 or no? Okay, so yeah, if you want it, I'm okay with it.
Judge, and also we did apply for PTI. I don't know if that's still on the table.
Do you know, have you turned it in?
And as of yesterday, yes.
Oh, as of yesterday.
As of yesterday, Judge.
Do you see that it's been turned in?
So we submitted it to,
So regardless, I mean, do you want the PTI? Is that what you want?
my client would really like that. He would.
So let's, go that avenue and we'll see if they are, down. You're probably, have you filed mitigation paperwork explaining to them that it's not a second though?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, great. Because they need to know, because they're going to automatically refuse you if they think it's a second.
That was my whole look before I made this. But once I saw it, and I can tell you, Your Honor, the conviction is for passing on.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to confirm that you have the image.
I don't know that.
It was sent to Lindsay Tizard
Oh, no. That's, okay.
and Flo Duffolcon.
So let me.
You guys get together. I'll give you a week to 2 weeks to get the response and we'll go from there. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
2 weeks. They're filing the PTI today.
Okay.
Mr. Hernandez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 1 year in jail. This is to be probated for 15 months. As part of this agreement, you will do a DWI repeat offender education class. You will do 2 victim impact panels. You will do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them, including substance abuse treatment. No drugs, alcohol, no breath test refusal. If you are pulled over while on this probation and an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it while you're on this probation. 40 hours of community service. Do you have any children, sir? Do you have any children? $100 one-time donation to the Houston Food Bank.
Well, that's some tough love from the judge. You can really feel the frustration here. Judges aren't just handing out sentences, they're trying to shake people awake before it's too late. Do you think harsh warnings like this actually work, or do people just ignore them? Curious to hear your take.
3 days in Harris County Jail as a condition to begin May 9th. You are way too young to have 2 DWIs going on your record now. This is a damn shame. And the reason is because you will probably be driving for the next 50 years. The problem is that are you going to remember this in 20 years? Are you going to remember this in 30 years? Look at me. What happens if you pick up another DWI? No. No. Prison. You're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary if you ever pick up another DWI. And you don't have to be sloppy, falling down drunk for you to get another one. Just the mere smell in and of itself. When they look at you and they look at your record, they're going to make assumptions. If it walks like a duck, and it talks like a duck, somehow I have to get a hold of your attention so that you understand that we mean business, that it's unacceptable for this to continue to happen. I'm now going to hit you with a surcharge of $4,500 that you will be required to pay. And if you don't pay it, every $100 that you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand? We will give you a sufficient amount of time to pay, but if you start clowning, you pick up another case, you consume alcohol. If you pick up another DWI, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. We will have a hearing, and you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I hope that you don't pick up a felony, but the problem is that time heals wounds. In 30 years, you will have forgotten about this, but the law never forgets. So you go out on a date, you win the lottery, whatever. You understand?
Sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with this until you're done, you complete it, or if it gets revoked. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. So the total fine that he will owe is the $4,500, then how much a court costs?
The 4,500 plus the 410. So
So-
4,910.
You will owe now $4,910. We will give you at least 2 years to pay. If you need more time to pay, we can give it to you. If you have any problems while you're on this probation, you can come back and talk to us. She's an extraordinary person, always willing to help. It's not about, the worst possible thing you can do is just take off. Issues come back, we can always work through anything. I am now required to suspend your license. I'm going to suspend it for 1 year. Do not drive. You understand? You get popped driving, it's not going to go well for you. You understand? Okay, man. Good luck.
Your Honor, one
Oh,
additional,
yes.
I'm sorry, Judge. One additional thing.
Talk to me.
Mr. Hernandez has had a breathalyzer in his vehicle for the past 7 months. He's been in compliance the whole time. Does he have to keep that in the vehicle?
So I'm suspending his license, Joseph. I'm suspending it for a year. So what we'll do is we'll take it off now, once he gets his portable device. He's got to get the portable device first,
All right.
okay? You need to understand that every officer in this state knows that you're not allowed to drive unless you have an ignition interlock in your car. You get pulled over and you don't have an interlock in your car, they will arrest you and put you in jail. And then we file a motion to revoke. So don't attempt to drive. Find another way around. Do you understand? I know it's a hardship, but somehow, Mr. Hernandez, we got to get a hold of your attention. Look at the news. Every day someone dies in our county. Hopefully this is the last of it. Good luck. Waive all his fees as far as supervision. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good luck, Mr. Hernandez. Hi.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Joseph.
You're welcome.
Take care, man.
You too.
Okay. Hi.
This one's Butler.
So what'd you find?
Yes, I spoke to his sister, Dorisha, and she confirmed that she can pick him up once he's released and that he can stay with her for as long as he needs. And keep an eye on him to make sure he stays out of trouble.
Yeah, I'm putting a monitor on him so we know where he is. Okay. Do you mind bringing Mr. Butler out? Yes.
I did request if she can come this morning, but she had to take her kids to school. So
But it takes time to get out anyways. So it takes, can we do release instructions to a particular person?
Can I do?
How do we do that?
So if they're in jail and we're trying to release them to a certain facility or person,
No, to a person.
we can do that.
We can do, say it again?
Either the state or defense will have to file.
So there's a motion that you can file that he gets released to that person.
Okay.
I don't know how we get it though. I don't know.
I
how
have
we
a
get it.
copy of one.
So that way we can put her
It
name
was
on
for
it.
a facility, so I need to check.
That's okay. I mean, we can somehow,
We accept those formats, just you'll have to edit it to address the certain.
put her name on it so we know.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna hope that they actually, but this way we know that he's actually released to this person.
Okay, so.
And we got to monitor so we know where he is all the time.
Oh my God.
Probably release instructions too.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That would be great.
You are so very lucky that she's worked so diligently to find a place for you to go to. Who is it that is willing to take him in? It's sister?
The sister, Dorisha.
Your sister is willing to take you. I don't want you out on the street. This is the only chance that I'm going to give you to do what is right. Go to your sister's house, stay there, and try to find a job if you can. You have to remember, you're in her house, so you have to follow her rules. If she gets upset, if she asks you to do something, be nice, do it. Because if you make her upset, do you think she's going to want to keep you there? If she kicks you out, I'm going to keep you. I don't want you roaming the streets. Do you understand? I will have a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. And I'm also, so curfew as well, so he's not out in the middle of the night. We are filing an order so that she is the only one that can pick you up and take you back to the house. So you have a place to go to. This is the only chance that you have to do what's right, Mr. Butler. Can you get it done?
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to play games. So if you just take off and start roaming the streets and take off, warrant issues, and I'm not going to do this again. No more PR bonds for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Can you do this?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Thank
All right,
you.
Stacey.
I'll file it this morning as soon as I'm done.
Sure, thanks.
Thank you. And I'll be back for Mr. Ramos,
Let him know that his curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
9 p.m. to 6
And
a.m.
then he's got to stay at that house. Do you think he can work?
No,
Do you think he can work?
Oh, it can work?
Do you think he can work?
So I'm gonna tell him about the Mac program that offers you social worker.
Oh, wonderful.
And
Yes,
like,
that's a great
give him a
idea.
list. I think I got it from your report, Your Honor.
Great. No, that's a wonderful idea. Let's have him talk to social workers so we can figure out what's going on in his life to try to get him a job or even an ID if he doesn't have one. Yeah, wonderful. Great.
And Your Honor, if I did a little bit of research on the school that he's attending, and it's to help students who are low risk of not graduating. He has been enrolled since October 2024. I do have a copy of his courses if you would like to take a peek at them.
I guess, yes. You know, my main concern is him, number one, not going to prison. Number two, messing with the wrong person and they shoot him dead. Every other week, you hear of people going after a car. They mess with the wrong person. That person has a gun and they shoot him.
This part hits hard. You can see the judge struggling to balance community safety with giving this person one last shot. 5 open felonies? That's a ticking time bomb. What do you think? Should the system be stricter, or is home confinement a fair compromise here? Let's get a discussion going in the comments.
In the back. It happens all the time. And my fear is that he goes out and picks up a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th case. My feeling is that home confinement is the only way that we can protect the community and at the same time prevent him from picking up any more cases.
Más casos.
He's got 5 open felonies and they're serious cases.
Muy serios.
Nada?
Do you work? No, do you work?
Yes.
What is your work schedule?
Es horario de trabajo.
No, pues yo pido permiso por
Es su horario de trabajo.
dentro a las 10,
I go in at 10
a las 6 de la tarde.
and I get off at 6 p.m.
So you work every day?
¿Vas todos los días?
No, descanso un día.
I rest one day.
So who's going to take him to school?
¿Quién lo va a llevar a la escuela?
Pues yo ya hablé con el señor del trabajo.
I already spoken to the man at my job.
Ajá.
So you're not taking him to school?
Sí,
Usted no lo hace.
yo lo llevo, yo ya
I
hablé
take
con
him.
él.
I take him, I already spoke to him.
Ya después me voy para el
And
trabajo.
then I'll go to work.
I don't know if I believe that. I mean, I don't. You're telling me you work every day.
Sí, pero yo, como le vuelvo a decir, yo ya hablé, yo
Like I tell you again, I've already spoken. ¿Con quién hablo?
con el patrón de mi
My
trabajo.
boss at my job.
I would only let him go to school if I know that you're taking him. I don't want other people to take him.
Otras personas
I
no
don't
quieren.
trust other people to do the right thing. So if I find that other people are taking him, I'm going to put him in jail.
Están llevando a la escuela.
I want to make sure that if he's going to school, he's actually going to school and going nowhere else.
Ningún otro lugar.
I'm putting a GPS monitor on him and we're marking the streets that he needs to take to go to school. So if he's not on that exact street and he deviates from it, the GPS will ding and I'm going to bring him back to court and we will have a hearing as to whether I'm going to revoke his bond. His bond is set at 10,004 now.
La fianza es de 10,000.
If it gets revoked, it's going to go extremely high with his 5 open felonies and now he's on probation for our case. You were telling me that you're going to take him.
¿Usted lo va a llevar?
Sí.
Yes.
What hours did you want?
Él entra a las 7, lo más tarde que él tiene que estar en la escuela es a las 8.
The latest you can go in is at 8 a.m.
Y lo más tarde que él llega a la casa a la 1:20. Por 1:20.
Okay.
And he gets at home like at 1:20, so classes from like 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
How many days a week?
¿Qué tantos días?
Él va de lunes a viernes.
Monday through
I thought
Friday.
you told me it was a 4-hour window that he needed to go to
So we
school,
covered felons.
right? The felony says 4 hours.
It's like 1:35 p.m. to 7:25 a.m., something like that. Would be when he needs to be back in the house, yeah.
Around
Like he cannot go anywhere prior to 7:25 a.m. and he needs to be home by 1:35 p.m.
Tiene que estar en la casa
That's why that allows him to
45.
walk into classes. That's
Dice
all.
así, él puede ir en los cursos.
Saturdays and Sundays, you must stay home.
Tiene que estar en
Not to
su
go
casa.
out.
No puede salir.
I have a monitor, so I know where you are at all times.
Yo voy a salir.
You ever test positive for anything illegal, your bond, do you understand me? The only thing that you're allowed to do is go to school, and that's it. I don't want you to go to HEB. I don't want you to go to JCPenney. I don't want you to go to GameStop. Do you understand me? Nowhere else. You deviate one iota, it will not go well. We need to know the exact street that you're taking to get to school and get back. You understand? Okay. All right, Stacey, that's it. Okay.
That's all I have for today.
Thanks.
Have a great weekend. Happy holidays.
Si sale del área, no puedes pagar también la tienda. Cuando lo recoges, tiene que ir directamente para casa, no la tienda, no. Porque se sale.